Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Khatijah and my beloved classmate. My name is Nur Ika Amanina binti Muhammad Arifin. I would like to do a presentation, a group assignment presentation for our subject MJN 4201 Human Resource Management. The title that we choose for our assignment is Staff Training Development. I am a first presenter for Group 14. The case that we choose is application case reventing the wheel at iPad door company and continue case cutter cleaning company. For the first case, I will do a presentation for question 818 and 819. For the first question for the first case, question 818, what do you think of iPad's training process? Could it help to explain why employees do things their way? If so, how? Okay, for my opinion, there is no operational productivity in the training phase at iPad door company. It's unstructured and there is no training documentation which makes the entire training process weak. The employees seems to do things in their ways because the company simply does not have a formal training plan. The reason which make this training process completely ineffective are: first, employees do their job in their own way even after giving them proper instruction. Second, no formal training process in this company. Third, gene learning is not properly provided as well. No precise content is there. Fourth, employees do not know how to use the multi-page order form. Fifth, training is similar in every level and in a very department and a very short length. Sixth, employees have a very lack of motivation with respect to leave. Lastly, trainer teach in his own way as the job description is improper. The supervisor ought to donate their subordinates an appropriate knowledge or idea with respect to the things to be done. The employee must know what a manager needs them to do and how they need them to do it. In case the worker is clear out, not knowing at that point, he or she is clear out to ad-lib or educate other employees their way of accomplishing tasks. A well-developed orientation program along with so many training techniques like OJT, on-job training, GIT, job instruction training program, and program training, which socialize new employee into important organization value, whereby their chances of easing smoothly into the organization are improved. As example, Malaysia case about conflict of Sobella Beauty Cinderella be a Malaysian actress Ukasha Senur. For this case, the company has sponsored a TV drama starring Ukasha Senur as a heroine. The cosmetic product do have thousands of agents and stockists around Malaysia. They claim that the actress Ukasha Senur wear the company's product in drama scenes, so they use Ukasha Senur's picture to advertising to sell the company's product. But Ukasha Senur deny in a proper way, but the agents and stockists unsatisfied with Ukasha's statement by criticize her on the social media. So the Sobella company faced cyberbully on the social media, and Ukasha Senur do ask the founder of the Sobella Beauty Company, but the founder could not do anything by giving an excuse. She have 1,000 of agent and stockists to take care of, and she asked Ukasha to let it go. I think Sobella Beauty Company does not hire a professional trainer. That's why the agent and stockists do everything by their own way. By criticize Ukasha Senro on social media, I think this very bad and can give harm or bad feedback from customer and the company. I think I think the agent and stockists, they are representative of company. They should know what is business communication, consumer behavior, and management marketing. So they do not have to do something can embrace company's name. Question 819. What role should job description play in training APEX? Employee job description are written statements that describe the duty, responsibility, required qualification, and reporting relationship of a particular job. Writing job description is an important key because it shapes the establishment for numerous critical forms such as job posting, recruitment, and selection, setting expectation, compensation, and training performance management. Job description can moreover give APAC the proper way for successful formal training program that emphasize instructing modern ability or making strides on existing one.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Nur Aisyah Nabila binti Arzami. Metric numbers S54959. So I want to present questions 8.19 and 8.20. So I continue 8.19 answers. To support this answer, one of example in real human resources management company, Malaysia, I want to elaborate about Post Malaysia Berhad. This company have one training staff, which is Scheme Latihan Satu Malaysia or SLIM. This program provides 8 months program, 1 month classroom training, and 7 months on-job training. The training will expose trainers to different soft skills, competencies useful in their future carry-on job training will be taking place at department or subsidiaries in Post Malaysia. As a part of their responsibilities, YAR will ensure all the trainers are equipped with the correct attitude and also knowledgeable experience which related to the actual working environment, therefore are ready to work and mark their skill in other place. This proof that employees will be better prepared and will understand their responsibilities and be prepared physically and mentally to face the real work environment in their respective companies. Next, I want to present question 8.20. The question is, explain in details what you would do to improve the training process at Apex. Make sure to provide suggestion. First of all, I want to explain what problems Apex company faces. Jim, as president of Apex Store Company, has communication problem with his employees because what Jim wants to convey, they do not understand. Next problem, no formal training processes in this company. Employees don't know to use their multi-page order form. Employees have a very lack of motivation respectively, and this company have problems trainer teach in his own way as the job description is improper. So back to our question. I would do to improve the training process. Apex company, they can be used a few training technique. Training technique can be used for Apex are on-the-job training OGT and job instruction training JIT. OGT is training a person to learn a job while working on it. JIT is listing each jobs basic tasks along with key points in order to prove step-by-step training for employee. As we know, new employees can suffer from a significant amount of anxiety during the first few days on the job as they find themselves in an environment and culture that they are not familiar with, and such usually this happen with the employee of Apex Store company. Those with little job experience may find it especially difficult without an orientation since they have little other experience on which to base their expectations. To support my answers, I want to give example company in Malaysia, which is McDonald Malaysia. McDonald uses a blended learning approach to apply the training principles, which means multiple methods are used to deliver training message. This method include the following. First, self-study. Second, on-the-job. And third, classroom. Self-study is which allows participants to work independently using a standard curriculum to learn the important operational standards. Training tools enable consistent message to be delivered. Next, on the job is coaching gives the participant the opportunity to work shoulder to shoulder, which build on the job practical restaurant skills and shows how the concept work in real life. Lastly, classroom is training a planned instructor facilitated event held either in or out of the restaurant. Classroom activities include real restaurant experience. In conclusion, to ensure the employees are prepared to work in the company needs to plan well the training process. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day, Doctor. I'm Tanusha Devi here. The second case study that we chose for our first assignment is Cutter Cleaning Company. Thank you. Good day, Doctor. I'm Tanusha Devi here. To answer the question, there are several steps that cutters should cover in their new orientation program. The first one is to welcome the employees. This is by introducing them to the team, to the department, and also giving them a tour on the important locations of the overall firm. The second one is to provide an employee handbook, in which it will play a role of a manual guide that that has a list of rules and regulations of the organization. The third one is to go over the policies. During this period of orientation, the management could take this an opportunity to get any signings to do on any important documents that is required by human resource department. The fourth one is truly explain the details of details of the job. This will provide an opportunity for the employees to learn their job scope and also their job specification. And the fifth one is to set goals and also the action steps. This will help the employee to get a better view of their goals and also responsibilities that they should carry out during their stay at the company. And the last one is to clearly define the overachieving expectations, such as the objectives, the mission, vision, the future plans or goals of the company, and also the monthly or annually target of the company as well, and so on lah. These overall steps will help to create an effective working environment and build a connection and also bonding between the both employees and also the management. And overall, it will help to reduce the expenses and also increase the profitability for the company. And to answer the question on how this information could be conveyed, it could be conveyed through several strategies, such as by giving tours around the company, by conducting team building activities, by conducting a question and answer session, by having a training or workshop, by having a training or workshop for the employees for the organization. This will create interactive and also an effective orientation program for the new employees, and helps to reduce the anxiety and create a familiarity for their new working environment, and also and also helps to create a stronger connection between the employees, between the new employees and also the employees in the firms, and also the organization and also the management. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Good morning to Doctor and my friends. Today I'm going to present my assignment. Counter cleaning company want counter person to serve their customers with great a nice hello to customers. Secondly, counter person should collect the clothes from customers. Counter person should search current damage. If found, they have to let the customers know immediately. Next, put all the clothes in nylon sack so that it will not misted by another customer's clothes. However, counter person also should write a ticket and provide a copy to customers. Counter person have to make sure that the details of customers such as name, date, telephone number are clearly stated. Next, counter person also should providing an upcoming deals and additional service. Counter person should update the latest data with correct information. Last but not least, using words such as "have a nice day" when the customers leave. Thank you.
Basically, this question asks about technique that Jennifer should be used. Firstly, for praiser and cleaner or spotter, Jennifer should provide on-the-job training method that refer to the activity in workplace, then develop related knowledge and skill to perform a specific job. Also using lecture method such as supervisor on the company train other co-worker to complete the process that can give them the opportunity to complete the process. For example, Jennifer wants customer garments that customer drop in spec immediately if damaged or stained, so that their cleaner supposed to place customer garments together in a nylon sack immediately to separate them from other customer clothes. This can be related to how Petronas Chemical in Malaysia train their employee. They provide permit to work training and train with real life operation at the Integrated Oil and Gas Training Center in Terengganu. This training technique is to teach basic knowledge and motivate employee to start the job. Also, work may be performed to ensure co-worker learn new skill. Secondly, for managers, managers should be trained by using off-the-job training method like seminar or workshops that concern with role-playing and lecture training. For instance, managers should obtain detailed information on the service and policy that provided by cutters, so that manager can explain to their team such as information about company policy, health benefits, or eating or smoking on the job, and general matters like timesheets and personal email. Then, secondly, use management games to allow her manager to make realistic decisions to simulation as a problem solving and communication skill. The manager should also be exposed to behavior modeling since each of these type of training method is to develop skill in problem solving and planning strategy. This can be related to Petronas company, which is in the skill group program. Petronas provide both junior and senior manager to attend practical training program. And also Petronas spend over 40 training classroom for only their training program, so that leadership training technique like using of the job training method, use management games and behavior modeling technique can be used to help individual leadership to develop their own personal leadership style that can influence their team and efficiently conduct their staff. And lastly is counter people. Firstly, Jennifer should use lecture method such as counter people should be trained to learn about product and service and also to learn about customer behavior so that they know how to handle their customer and answer all question from their customer. An example, counter people should greet all customer with a big hello and comment like have a nice day when customer leave. Next is job instruction training such as step-by-step instruction method to complete their task. So they will be familiar with each basic task of the position like the use of standard and document record. Another technique is behavior modeling technique to help its employee to be proficient with communication skills since they work in customer service and need to sell their additional service. This can be related with Petronas, which is Petronas also focus on communication medium towards their staff. Research also found that staff in Petronas need to know how to use new marketing communication model, especially people in customer encounter, since they need to communicate with customer. So that this training technique can be used as a way to improve their customer service and improve their business, also relationship with customer. For example, in this orientation training, counter people will train to handle call from customer so that they know what the different type of call that he or she will encounter. That's all from us for chapter 8. Thank you.